What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, okay? The message will not resonate with all of you guys, so I definitely invite you to check out your rising, your moon, your Venus. And yeah, also, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all you Sagittarius who come and support my channel. I appreciate it so much. For all of you guys who have subscribed, who share these videos, who like each one, who have positive, great things to say. Those of you guys who reached out for personal readings, I love doing personal readings. And I always have a lot of Sag clients, which is really interesting. I love Sages. My son's a Sag, so it's all good with me. I just really appreciate you guys, and I just want you guys to know that, okay? I also want you to know that if you are interested in an extended reading, I'm starting to do those now. So if this storyline is making sense to you in any type of way, definitely check out that link in my description box where you can purchase the extended and kind of hopefully get a little bit more information, maybe come to a resolution, that type of thing. So that is going to be available to you too. So definitely check that out, okay? Let me see what else. Oh yeah, people have been asking me about donating, which I've been kind of weird about that for quite some time. And then I was actually talking to one of my friends and she was like, look, if people want to put on their heart to donate to you, then why are you stopping them? So if that is you, definitely you can donate to. I have my PayPal link below if you feel, if it's on your heart. If not, all good. Just wanted to put that out there. But I'm really excited to do this love reading, so let's just jump right in because I've already pulled the cards. So Sag. This feels, and I'm sorry if you're like coupled up with someone, this feels more like a single situation. Either a single situation or like a situationship, like you could have one foot in, one foot out type thing, or it's kind of like a, oh, we'll see where it goes type thing. That's what this feels like. This doesn't so much feel like couples, but definitely still listen because, you might get some messages up in here, okay? And like I said, I will do an extended where I'll pull from a separate deck, clarify all these, and do some other cards, okay? But yes, so for you Sages, bottom of the deck, I love 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys have been doing your thing. In terms of finances, money, career, Sag, you guys have really, really, really been doing good for yourself. And I hate that, I just told this to Scorpio. It's almost like I feel like I'm kind of repeating messages because, Sag, we talked about you guys being in a really good place financially, or just feeling secure, more secure with yourself, and also being kind of like, well, what about the love thing, right? What I do like is we find ourselves a step closer, but definitely you guys need clarity on some things. I will say that for sure. Let's just jump into the cards and then it'll start to make sense. Now you guys, remember, these energies could be flip-flopped. So I'm going to speak the first set of cards as Sagittarius, but it might be the other person or whatever. Okay. Yeah. So you guys start out Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. So definitely, Sagittarius, I feel like you guys have your eye on the prize. I feel like there's something, someone, a situation that you are looking towards, that you want to offer up some love to. Some of you guys may be dealing with air sign people, right? We've got that Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy with the Ace of Swords. One thing with the Ace of Swords, it's really about truth. It's about clarity. It's about, some of you guys, it could be like a change of perspective, right? Because swords have to do with our thoughts, how we execute them, how we communicate them, whatever, right? So some of you guys are in this place of trying to become very clear. I feel like there are things that are a little bit hidden from you guys that you guys aren't understanding fully, especially having to do with this person and where they're at in terms of this connection. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, that is the main thing, finding the truth, finding the clarity in all of this, right? And again, that is air energy. So you could be dealing with an air sign, but with this Page of Cups, I definitely feel like you guys feel like you want to extend some type of love to them. This is a really fun, light-hearted energy. So I feel like you guys see this person as someone that you have fun with. There's a lot that you guys may connect on in different ways. And I feel like you're kind of at that place of like, ooh, like, this is cute. Let's see if we can get it cuter. You know what I mean? Because page energy is still very young, immature energy. It's not like it's a queen of cup or like it's a, you know, a king of cup or even a knight, right? This is still very much like I'm dipping my pinky toe in the water. I like it. Let's just see. Because I feel like, again, there are some things that need to be uncovered, some things that need to be clarified, some things that need to be understood with this other person. But so far, it feels like Sagittarius, you're liking what you see, right? And really thinking about ways that you guys can kind of come together and make this something, right? Six of Pentacles is all about that balance. It's all about that reciprocity. It's all about giving to the other person, you giving to them. This could be someone that, you know, maybe you're kind of having these ideas of like, okay, well, what's going on here? Like, how do they really feel? Because it could feel like you have given this person more play or more effort than they've given you. And I feel like that's kind of what has you guys a little bit like, I don't know, I wonder. But I do love how coming right out the gate, starting out, we've got that truth, we've got that clarity. So if you're waiting on some type of an answer, some type of a communication, I will say, Sagittarius, I feel like you are going to get it. So that's really, really beautiful. But I feel like you guys have really connected with someone that you like, that you admire, and you're thinking about the ways that you can make this grow into something, right? Something where there could be balance and there could be, you know, happiness. Again, I did get air sign. And with this Six of Pentacles, I always think Libra. There's a Libra scale. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Remember to just pick up the energies, right? But definitely, I feel like there's needing to be clarity, needing to be communication about what's going on, especially if you're in a situationship. Let's say like you've connected with someone where they're like, well, I'm not, you know, let's see where this goes type thing. You're like, okay, let's see. Like, we've been kicking it. It's cute. Can I get some more clarity? Where's it going on your end? You know what I mean? So the person that you guys are dealing with or thinking about, Sagittarius, is popping up as Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Moon. Again, a need for clarity. I think on both ends. Now, I will say, I do feel like this person is dating other than just you. So for a lot of you guys, again, that's where that clarity comes in. I think you know that too. I don't think it's any big secret. I don't feel like this is, I think if anything, the secret is like, okay, but how do you feel about me? Like, yeah, you might be entertaining a little bit other people, but where do I stand in line on this fucking scale? Because with the Five of Wands, that's all about competition, right? I feel like there could be other people, other people's energies kind of impeding on this, kind of splitting their time, splitting their energy, splitting their attention. Because I do see them out there networking, talking, getting to know other people with this Three of Pentacles card. And the thing about the Three of Pentacles card, it's not like heavy, like it's not like it's I don't feel like it's like they're like, so if you're worried about like them having sex or something with other people, I don't feel like it's that. I feel like though they are in a position where they are getting to know people. Three of Pentacles in terms of love and in terms of getting to, it just feels light. It feels like, okay, I'm talking, I'm getting to know this guy, I'm getting to know this girl. I do feel like they're in a place where they're open and they're kind of weighing out their options and they know they've got options, right? I feel like there's people who really, really like them. I feel like they're very desirable and I think you know it too. I feel like they are kind of trying to weed out what's what. And there may even be conflict with that, right? That Five of Wands is also about conflict. It could, you know, it could be like the petty type of stuff. So I hope you guys aren't getting into it with other people who like this person because that just like, who has time for that? But I think there's definitely, if nothing else, an understanding that, okay, we're not exclusive. I am testing waters. But then we come to the point of the moon. Okay, where does that leave me, right? The moon energy is a very, which is this Piscean energy. You guys could be dealing with a Pisces. We've got Pisces, we've got Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. We've got fire, but that fire doesn't feel like them. That just feels like the energy around them. And then we've got air, okay? Gemini, Cancer, nope. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But with the moon energy, you know, it could talk about secrets. It could talk about things needing to be unveiled, clarity and truth needing to come out because the moon energy is a very mysterious energy. It's a very unknown, right? It's that dark energy. It's when things are kind of still still a little unclear. Think about walking into a dark ass room. You can only see the shadows of things and kind of like the figures. You kind of have an idea of what's in that room, but it's not until you turn on the light, right? Which would be like the sun, that things are making sense. So definitely, if there's someone that you guys are talking to, I feel like there's a big need for clarity on your end. And I think for their end too. And part of this may be that they're talking to you or talking to other people because maybe they're not really knowing or recognizing that you're becoming invested, right? So maybe it feels like innocent, like, oh, whatever, because maybe you haven't communicated that to them. And that Ace of Swords could be picking up on that too. Like, if you like this person, you need to communicate it to them, because as far as they know, yeah, y'all are cool and things are okay, but it feels like they've got on their end, they're a little bit more open to dating other people or to exploring other options. And if you want to kind of, you know, lock that down, that's what I meant. If you want to lock that down, clank, clank, boom, then I think that you guys need to be clear on that, okay? Now, the last row of cards. We've got the Seven of Cups, we've got the Ace of Wands, and then we've got the Queen of Wands. I love it, it's your energy. Again, going back to that Moon card, that Seven of Cups, which is actually in the placement of what is blocking, right? Options, right? I'm feeling options here, I'm feeling options here, and I'm feeling the options here. Again, things are not clear in terms of what you guys are dating for. Are you dating for the purpose of getting together or not? There's this unknown energy of, are we doing this or not? Are we, do you like me or not? I feel like that's what's going on with you guys, and with them, I kind of feel like they're a little bit all over the place in terms of being distracted with all this energy. Whoever this is, they're hot. They're hot and people know it, you know it, and it feels like there needs to be clarity on both ends for them in terms of like, what do I want to do? Where do I see myself? And for you in terms of like, okay, what are we doing? Is like, what, you know what I mean? Now with the moving forward, advice for moving forward, you've got Ace of Wands. That's exciting. It's passionate. It's new. It's inspired energy. It's really, really beautiful. So that's a spark of something new. I think with the Ace of Swords, ow, my leg. Oof, Lord, I'm getting old. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands showing up here, it's important that if you like something, you see it, you take action. Well, you communicate the things and you take action. I think that's a really big deal for you guys. Which Sagittarius, you guys don't generally have a problem with taking action, but I feel like at this time you need reminders. You might be a little gun shy. Some of you guys, we've talked, Sagittarius, you guys have gone through some things in terms of love too. So that might be where some of this delay comes from. But if there's something that you see, you want it, you need to take action. And then if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out and then you can move on. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? There's over 7 billion people on this earth. So I think, if you don't take advantage of being very clear, which I love it, sword energy, we've got we're in the Virgo season now, right? That's all Mercury ruled. So that is about communication. That is about the thought process. That's about all of that. So I feel like that's what the universe is trying to like show you and give you right now if you lean into it. At the end of the day, with the outcome card, you guys have the Queen of Wands, which is beautiful energy. This is you guys feeling like yourself, feeling very confident, feeling very sexy, feeling very creative. Again, in terms of business, your personal life, your work matters, things are great. I think you guys are being very much recognized. I feel like you guys are attracting a lot of things to you. So don't feel like, oh, they're hella attractive and everybody likes them and I'm not getting no play. No, you're attractive too. I just feel like your views on what you want are a little bit more centered and directed towards one person, even though you've got options as well. But you're not seeing that because you're just like, that's cool. And yeah, they're cool, but I like him or I like her and I want her to come to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys have got your eyes on the prize. So that's really, really, really good. I think it's also telling you that in this situation, you might need to be the one. Well, you definitely need to be the one with that Ace of Swords in your thing, in your line of spread, but you're gonna be the one. It's in your hands, right? It's kind of in your hands the way this goes. Yeah, I feel like you guys have more control over the situation than you think. This person might be playing it cool too with you and knowing they have other people, but also playing cool with you because they also see how desirable you are, Sagittarius. And I feel like that might be a little bit scary for them, which is why we have a little bit of this confusion, a little bit of this dizziness, this like mysterious energy, right? This Seven of Cups is very like Neptune energy. This is very, this is Piscean. It's all, you know what I mean? Like it just, there's a little bit confusion and a need to narrow down. So I'm definitely going to pull cards to see if we can kind of cut through the fog, okay? Now, as far as your oracle cards, you guys got to flirt and extend your lighthearted energy, right? Communicate, flirt, be that attractive Sagittarius, fun-loving energy that everybody loves and needs in their life, right? And then also stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you your romance, right? So really keeping an open mind, being very optimistic, really having confidence in yourself and in the situation. And honestly, like knowing that even if it doesn't work out, it's okay. Like you are attractive right now. You are Queen of Wands. People are noticing you. So I'm just going to say if this weren't to work out, and like you'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like you've got other shit coming on. So I'm really curious. I'm really curious. I'm really excited to do this. If this is resonating for you guys, please follow me over to Vimeo, where you can have your extended, and we're going to try to get down to a little bit more of the nitty gritty of things. Okay. I love you all. Oh, if you would like a personal reading, reach out to me at shesbybetarot@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Bye, Sag.